Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Mommsenwasright. I'm not dead. Yeah, I'm not dead. And normally I would try to explain to you why I was offline so much. But let's be honest. Is anybody of you interested? Well, then write it into the comments. Basically, it had a lot to do with the most important things in life. Work and women. Both the big W's, basically. Now, this game is something special. It isn't a very good game. And I've been sent a lot of games by you. I have such a big backlog. Still, keep sending them to me. This game is special because it's cursed. I tried to card this game 10 times already. And always something happened, like the power went off. I had something left on the stove. Women interfered. It's so aggravating. And so this time, we are going to cast this game. Let's do it. On the Radiant side, we have Thithio Hotel Soap Collector, Rarity, okay, Saber, Waifu Spirit, and Flame Ducky. And on the dire side, we have Varus, Duskit, Fistel, the Threat Wilderer, Share the Load, Slash, and DBV. Okay. Invoker, Darkseer, Tiny Earthshaker, and my favorite hero, Elder Titan. On the dire side, nice combination. I love Elder Titan. One of my 3 most successful heroes. On the Radiant, we have Queen of Pain, Anti-Mage, Gyrocopter, Necrophos, and Ember Spirit. That means for the Radiant, no supports. For the Dire, yeah, well, enough supports. So let's go forward. Oh, come on! He repicked. Nobody wants to play Elder Titan. That hero is so good! Random boys. Okay. Let's see what kind of lanes we are going to get. Well, both sides have a mid hero. That's okay. We have a Queen of Pain. Bottle Uri is, well, if she wants to, Medal of Intelligence Bottle is not really worth it. Look at this. +3 intelligence. If she had 3 ironwood branches, she would have, for the same price, have +3 to pretty much everything.
30 seconds.
On the other side, we have an Invoker who's pretty much spent all his money. Also not very good because, you know, he wants a bottle. Null Talisman finished. I don't like it. Bot lane, we have a Darkseer. Off lane, which is absolutely okay. He's one of the best off laners in the game. Pretty easy, too easy. We have a Soul Ring recipe. I never liked this because just let the courier bring that to you. Why not? And finally, we have a tri-lane top. That's pretty dangerous. We have a Crystal Maiden, an Earthshaker, and a Tiny with a bug. I heard about this bug. This is, I think it's one of the arcanas that basically it's when his tree, when he has his tree, it's this, no, it's an immortal, this Corrupted Scepter, and when he has his tree, there is this effect, but now it's always there. On the top lane, we have a terrible lane. We have an Ember Spirit and a Gyrocopter, which, oh, is Gyro going to die already? What? Yeah, you're dead, Gyro. Dead, I tell. What? Why is he? You are dead. Yeah, that was a big mistake by Gyro. On the other hand, you know, Crystal Maiden. And you don't skills Frostbite first, at least I'm not. And a Fissure, and of course an Avalanche. That's a lot of stun. That's a lot of disable. Yeah. No idea where Crystal Maiden is going. Oh, there's the ward. But that's devastating. That's really devastating for the Radiant. Yeah. Losing one of their carries so early. On the other hand, it's an all carry lane of the top lane, and that is, of course, horrible. Gyrocopter, another mistake. He didn't buy a teleport scroll, getting back into your lane in the early game is pretty important. It seemed he's going to be some kind of support harass Gyrocopter, which is going to be worthless. Yeah, right now he's... What is he doing? Far too far forward without creeps. God damn it. Mid lane, let's see how everything is going. Anti-Mage most last hit, then Queen of Pain, then Invoker. Yeah, pretty much expected. On the bot lane we have a Necrophos, has an Observer Ward. Is he stacking? He is stacking. Nice. And we have an Anti-Mage versus a Darkseer. Darkseer is going to be really happy about this. And he should cast Iron Shell. Iron Shell. Iron Shell. No, not right now, but he's going to be really, really happy in this lane. And, I mean, Necrophos is not just stacking, he's also killing the creeps. Do I like this or do I not like this? I mean, if they get Ember Spirit, this lane is going to be lost so hard. Yeah, that was close. Gyro should get back, he has no mana left. This lane is going to be so bad. Oh, nice. Nice intervention by this name with this horrible, horrible name. That's Kid Fistel the Threat Wilderer. Yeah. Sealing away the creeps from Necrophos. At least a little bit. Gyrocopter has 0 last hits. And I expect this to be to go on for a long time. And just as a little secret, Gyrocopter sent me this game, and it's not his best game. So I'm not going to thrash on him as hard as I normally would. No, she hasn't her ult yet. If she would, she should have activated the bottle. That would have been really devastating. Just a couple of little hits on an Invoker on this level is he already used Cold Step. So what could he have done to Queen of Pain? Pretty much nothing. Queen of Pain isn't leveling Shadow Strike, which is horrible. Shadow Strike has been so much buffed. It's ridiculous. My God. Look at this. Movement slow. 50 damage on level 1. 30 damage over time for 3 seconds. Holy crap. No. I don't really want to do the math now because I'm guessing interesting things are going to happen. I hope interesting things are going to happen. But still, that's simply not acceptable. Shadow Strike is so good. Oh, now she uses her DD. And is she going to use it for something? Hit people with it, yes. Hit him more. Hit. No. Yeah, I really think she could have killed him earlier. Pretty easy. Now, Tiny has finished his Face Boots. Face Boots not a bad item on Tiny. Especially in this lane. Let's be honest, he's not going to die in this lane. I mean, what? He has his 2 supports here. Of course, right now, Earthshaker is in the jungle. He is jungling. Pulling. Not that it's that effective right now. A lot of people don't understand that in the early game, especially when you pull, you don't really do it most of the time because you... this is bad. This is bad. Oh, saved by the Fisher. Yeah, you don't really do it for getting experience or gold. At least at the beginning. You get it to lane control and to deny the enemy carries gold. That means the creeps have to die. Ooh. Nah, that wasn't enough. And he's all on Quas. That means he has a lot of regen and has a tango. So he's going to be full pretty early. Pretty soon. You know what I'm talking about. Rarity is has a Ring of Health. The item build I am normally going to do. That is early Ring of Health on most of my carries in the easy lane. Especially if you're harassed. Because most of the carries, that was a very, very strange Crystal Nova. I mean, she can blink, so in this case, Frostbite first would have been much better. Most of the time, even if I'm not going to build the Ring of Health into something, I'm really, really looking forward to getting my Ring of Health early, because you have to regen so much in this lane. But on the other hand, look at this, he still has his healing salve. Wow. By the way, there are tons of dire wards here. Here's one. The camp is blocked. We have one here and one here. Yeah, dire warding is really, really good. Don't know who is doing it, if it's Crystal Maiden or something. Somebody buying something from the secret shop. It's a point booster for Share the Load. Who is Share the Load? Share the Load is Tiny. Oh well. It seems that Tiny is going to rush his scepter. This is something that's always been problematic for me. I have a new webcam, by the way, so if you're thinking what I'm thinking right now, why the hell is it so dark? It's a new webcam, sorry. I have to fiddle around with that later on. Sure, being a Tiny and having an early Aghanim Scepter for your grow and for your tree, you get out of that. If you don't know what it does, it gives you cleave and you get a tree and do bonus damage to buildings, etc. Does a lot for you. But the second item, I don't like it one bit. So the second item on a Tiny should be, in this case, not a wand. He should be able to do it with Arcane Aura, perhaps. But a drum or a Yasha. Both items are perfect. Especially the Yasha for the movement speed. That's so good. Okay, Gyrocopter too far forward and he's dead. Yeah. Absolutely too far forward. Alone especially. Not acceptable at all. I love my headphones so much. Darkseer died. That's a very important kill. Let's see how that happened. Okay. Necrophos pretty down. It's just standing around. Is he disconnected? Run away. Darkseer is going in. Surges. Oh my god. And he goes down. Yeah, that was bad. Basically, Mana Void. I'm sure most of you know how Mana Void works on Anti-Mage. Basically, you do damage based on how much... yeah, you got greedy, dude. How much mana you're lacking. And that basically means that it's extremely, extremely dangerous to do what Darkseer did. And just run in, you know, with using your Soul Ring for mana and then spending your last bit of mana and trying to kill someone. Yeah, dive more, please. That wasn't bad. And of course, Necrophos is super tanky. A super tanky hero. That's what makes him so dangerous. Problem that he's a super tanky intelligence hero. Problem with Necrophos will always be he isn't really anything. He's not the best pusher. He's definitely not a carry. He's definitely not an initiator. He's definitely a bad support. So what is he? Don't ask me. For me, it's just a really, really entertaining hero. Oh, that should be another dead Gyrocopter. Yes. Oh, or, yeah, dead Gyrocopter. Nice gank. I mean, of course, hiding here should never have gotten him. But right now it goes into the realm where Gyrocopter is going to die over and over again. And one of the biggest problem here is, of course, that he has rushed the Ring of Aquila. Oh, are they going to get Ember Spirit too? No. No. I was lucky, but I wouldn't stay around, dude. Oh, that would have been nice, Invoker. Where was I? His main problem is that he already has died 2 times. So what is he buying? He is finishing his Ring of Aquila. Does a Ring of Aquila give you survivability? Nope. No. What he should have bought is boots. Yeah. Running away, good. Especially for Gyrocopter. Especially in a lane like this, where you get stunned all the time. Now, Rarity still has a pretty nice game, has most last hits, and of course a lot of last hits on an Anti-Mage is going to carry you much more than a lot of last hits on an Invoker, but Invoker has a Hand of Midas, so he's going to go for the gold. But Queen of Pain also doing okay. No idea if what is she going for first? We'll see. Share the Load, still working on his Aghanim Scepter. Normally he should be crushed for this, but he's not going to get crushed for this because yeah. Oh, diving going on again. Okay. What is Crystal Maiden doing so far for it? God, Crystal Maiden is so slow, even with boots. It's so ridiculous. She survives. Surprise. And she's going to regen up really fast with the tranquil bolts. And the crown is nice now that they have added hair. If you didn't see this crown, this item, she didn't have hair on that one beforehand, and it looked like, well, crazy, like shaved head with ice crown. Yeah. Okay, it is Crystal Maiden who is doing all the warding. Hats off to her. She's really doing a nice job. If you're listening to this, I wish more of you were in my games. So sad. But her ganking isn't up to snuff. Oh well, she has 1 kill. That's okay. Queen of Pain is going to get a rune. Invisibility rune. She is going to gank with the top, I guess. Yeah, game isn't really interesting right now. Sad. I hoped that it would be more action-packed. Blah, 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 blah. I'm not going to go forward. Because we all know, it's the moment I say it's not very action-packed, shit is going to go down. I mean, excrement. If you are one of those people that think talking about bodily fluids as curses or swear words is something that has to offend you because it steals the souls of our children. And why don't people think about the children? I think about the children all the time. I have a lot of nieces, nephews. Nephews is, by the way, one of the best words in the game. Oh, they're going to get Tiny. That was an important kill. Are they going to get Crystal Maiden? Crystal Maiden! Yes! That was nice. That was very important for Ember Spirit because he had, up to now, Ember Spirit really had a lackluster game. And yeah, that was really useful by Gyrocopter. Drum of Endurance on Ember Spirit, I like. That should be the last small item he buys. Always remember, people, what do you do with this? You buy your boots, you perhaps buy a magic stick, if you think it makes sense. And then you really have to think hard about what you're going to buy next. Never buy too many small items. Small items are things like drum, like Ring of Aquila, and stuff like this. Never buy 2 or 3 of these small items. All the items you should buy after this should be decisive. And if you're a support, you shouldn't even have to think about it because you have no money for decisive items because you're constantly buying wards and dust and stuff. Oh, Queen of Pain dies. Wow. Let's take a look at this. Queen of Pain, she's pretty... she has no mana. She has no mana. This is so bad. Sunstrike and See, Frostbite is so good against Queen of Pain. That was a nice and very important kill. Really important, because Queen of Pain had a far too nice game. Oh, Ember Spirit, is he going to go down? Oh, throw. Yeah, he has an ulti. Your ulti, throw your ulti forward. Wow. Nice Gyrocopter. Oh, Crystal Maiden helps out. But he kills Earthshaker. Yeah, that was nice, and he helped really save Ember Spirit. If you didn't know, most people don't really understand that Flame Guard isn't just a damage spell, damage ability. So most people see that it does damage. It basically is a burn, like a Radiance, for instance. Oh, they're diving. Is that going to be? Yeah, that should be a dead Gyrocopter. Yeah. Face boots versus no face boots, dead Gyrocopter. Now, oh, he is... Oh, God, that was such a good searing chains. Is he going to get? Yes, nice. That was not worth it. Gyrocopter isn't really decisive for the game right now. Oh, so nice. So nice. She wanted to teleport out, but the ulti killed her. He isn't that important to the game, and killing Tiny for him is absolutely always worth it. delaying his Aghanim Scepter. And this again shows you that rushing an Aghanim Scepter wasn't worth it. You really should have had a Yasha right now, which would have increased his movement speed even more, which would be so good. But on the other hand, let's be honest. All the while we are talking about this, Anti-Mage is doing what Anti-Mage does, that is farm, 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 farm. Oh man, Rarity is going to be so dangerous. Holy macaroni. Otherwise, does Kid Fistel, the Threat Wilderer, didn't really help out his team that much. Of course, he has to push and has to try to deny Anti-Mage, but right now he basically has everything he needs. He should be there for team fights. He has his wall, he has his vacuum. Oh god, Anti-Mage dies. What? I'm talking about this all the time. Okay, Anti-Mage has a haste rune. Anti-Mage is tanking creeps. Why are tanking creeps? He's just standing. Is he disconnected? He is disconnected. Oh god, I thought that was some clutch ability from Darkseer. No, Rarity is disconnected. Yeah. This is earlier said, please pause. Yeah, so sad. Are they going to get Necrophos too? Flame Doggy run? What is it? Yeah. No! Why did he do this? They both have things that can stop him. Vacuum and Frostbite. Oh man. Yeah, shitty internet OP. Yeah, that's really bad for the Radiant. I mean, Anti-Mage was doing so well. Everything was going good for Anti-Mage, and now he dies because he pretty much froze, or was he AFK or something? Also didn't write anything. Is Queen of Pain is also rushing her ult stick. Rushing the ult stick is, in this situation, is pretty much, it seemed, what people do, right? Don't ask me why. Of course it increases the damage of your ulti, but let's be honest. What Queen of Pain uses to kill people is her mobility. So basically you do Shadow Strikes, you blink in, you do Scream of Pains, and then you Sonic Wave. And she has, together with the Point Putter, she now had 1,000 health. But look at what's against her. There are these guys, these two guys, Crystal Maiden and, where is he, Earthshaker, have so good disables. And if they catch you, you should have, oh god, Darkseer dies. What? Yeah, Darkseer dies. Ah, yeah, Gyrocopter dies too. Or is he going to get it? If Ember Spirit is able to kill Tiny again, he should be. Yes, Tiny dies again. Tiny dies again. At least he had his Blade of Electric. The Ember Spirit gets a double kill. Wow. That was not worth it. Again, they overdive to kill Gyrocopter. And Gyrocopter, if you're listening to this, it's worth it. If the enemy main carry, and that is Tiny, and his main support go in to kill you, and you're basically not the main carry, and you die, and they too die, because you pull them back, that is absolutely acceptable. And this shouldn't be an item build. That's not an item build. That's horrible. Really. Okay. Invoker has pretty much done nothing for his team. Up to now, no big Sunstrikes. He has 1 kill, but no assists or something. Pretty much everybody is playing a little bit passive most of the time and not looking at the other lanes enough. Oh, Queen of Pain and Gyrocopter really tried to do something. Ooh, yeah, that should be a dead Gyrocopter. Yeah, that was easy for Share the Load, and Share the Load also has his tree now, and now the whole effects he was carrying around with makes sense. Yeah, they're really pushing right now. They can. Is Anti-Mage going to get a kill again? No. Rarity has no mana. Crystal Maiden is somehow rotating, and a lot of action going on here. Crystal Maiden, there's Rarity here. Blink, blink! Yeah. They shouldn't get it. If she is going into Frostbite rate, if she can get it, no, Frostbite, even with Vacuum. What is he doing? You don't have mana? Oh god, the damage. He does damage, but still, it's not enough. Gyrocopter comes in! Oh god, the rocket. Does he have enough for Surge? Another Surge, Surge! And ping! And 1 hit. Yeah. Now, Anti-Mage is going to get really dangerous. Another kill for him.
Tower is under attack.
Wow. Really, I don't know why Gyrocopter was so sad about his role. Of course he died 6 times. That's horrible, but most of his death did help his team. And he does something a lot of his teammates don't do. He helps out. And this is the best thing you can do. Gyrocopter has a couple of important abilities. He has his homing missile, which normally isn't very good, and he has his call down. And both are pretty good if you're in a support role. So support not in the sense that you really support, but you just can't win the team fights and someone wants to kill somebody or is going to get killed. Ooh, that's really dangerous what you're doing here, my friend. Is he going? Yeah, he should be dead. Should be that Flame Guard. That was what I was talking about earlier. So Flame Guard, most people use Flame Guard just because. Yeah, that's not going to work. No, he has all his mana. No, Anti-Mage ulti does nothing if you have all your mana. So again, Flame Guard. Let's talk about this. If you use Flame Guard, you're not only burning people for a lot of damage, you also absorb magic. Up to 500 magic damage, and this is so good, especially in this setup. This is why he didn't die much more often, because Tiny's abilities are magical. So Avalanche and Toss are the abilities he uses most of the time to kill people, and all these do magic damage. And of course, Crystal Maiden magic damage and Earthshaker magic. Oh, we have a disconnect. God damn it. So this is the main reason why he didn't die in that lane. Or did he? No, he has 4 kills and didn't die once. And he also knows how to play the hero. Who was phone? Yeah. In the internet, yeah, it's perfect. And he's going for his Battle Fury. You play Battle Furies or Desolators on Ember Spirit. The reason for this is his Slayer Fist, because it jumps between enemy heroes and units and applies what a lot of different abilities you have. Oh, Anti-Mage shouldn't die here. If he does, that's bad. I think he's going for a BKB next, and this is a very, very nice idea. Finds a region. Oh no, the courier! Oh, that was so close. They saw it. This is going to be really. Why is he going in? What is he doing? Oh, that was so stupid. Why did he went in? Everybody was here. But all the same, at the same time, Ember Spirit gets his Battle Fury. And the support Gyrocopter again. Yeah, nice, stunning, and using Rocket Barrage. Ooh, this is bad. This is bad. They're all here. Yeah, and they do a lot of damage. Queen of Pain gets out. That was close. Everybody is here. Ember Spirit is going to clean up. The first one is dead. Ember Spirit, ulti. The second one is dead. Ember Spirit, your ulti. Ulti forward. Yes. And the third one is dead. The nice thing about Ember Spirit is his mobility. It's so nice. And again, yeah, what he's talking about is that he's creating space for his team. And this is very, very good and very important. And I hated that my webcam is going to... It's not... Why... whatever. You know, whatever. Yeah, Battle Fury. Normally people thought using Slayer Fist was best if you use Desolator to apply the minus armor to everybody. But the best thing really is a Battle Fury because you cleave on every hit. And that can stack up pretty nicely. If you cleave and there are a lot of people around, you cleave on everybody, etc. And in the same situation, you also get HP regen and especially mana regen. And Ember Spirit need that. He's using his abilities all the time. So these items are absolutely okay. Magic 1 perhaps, but otherwise perfect. Crystal Maiden buys a Void Stone, which is very bad. Never buy a Void Stone, gives you nothing. She has 2 points in Arcane Aura, which is enough. Even if you buy a Sheep Stick, never buy the Void Stone first. Why? Because 100% mana you don't. Oh, that was a lot of damage. Holy macaroni. You don't really need that. What you have to buy first, if you're a Crystal Maiden buying a Sheep Stick, is the ultimate orb with 10 stats for everything. That's what you need, and that's just around 1,000 gold more. So never buy Void Stones first, in any situations, because they're not very good. Okay. Seems to be a big team fight mid. Everybody's porting mid. Even anti-mage, everybody's here. Yeah, anti-mage going in and then saying, Rarity, no, no one going out again. Oh, nice ulti. Necrophos. Oh, so close, nice. Wow. They overextended. The dire side definitely overextended. Wow, that was a nice series of kills. Nice, nice. Oh, they're getting him too. Wait a minute, I want to see how this happened. Okay. Dire side overextends, takes a lot of damage, and now Ember Spirit killed them off. And then, for some reason, Earthshaker tries to do something to stop the... But all of his teammates were dead. No idea. Well, still, again, many more rewards by the Dire team. So we have to send Crystal Maiden a presents or flowers. Okay, it's... dude, it's okay. We understand that you're now doing good things, but... yeah. And in a way, what this also means is, even if Ender Spirit wasn't there, this should tell you, if you have a stun and gank heavy lineup, right? Then gank anti-mage. If the enemy has an anti-mage, gank him. Because if you don't, then, yeah, the game is going bad for you. He now has a BKB. That means... Tiny's abilities, he doesn't care. He's just going in and killing him. Crystal Maiden's abilities. Pfft. Crystal Maiden? Who's that? Never heard about her. Now he's also very good at farming because he has, you know, cleave. Yeah. And of course we have Ember Spirit. That's right now the most important guy on the Radiant team. And you should also know that guys like Ember Spirit are the reason why Anti-Mage isn't played as much as in the past. Because Ember Spirit is so much more mobile. Sure, he's perhaps not as tanky and as survivable as Anti-Mage, but he has so much more option for a skilled player. That is why he's played so much more in competitive games. Yeah, Anti-Mage simply doesn't have this... he doesn't reward a skilled player as much as Ember Spirit does. And skilled players are what, yeah, pretty much everything is about. And things are getting dangerous because Ember Spirit is stacking Battle Furies. He's one of the few people who do stack Battle Furies anymore because you want more and more and more cleave. In the past, people stacked Battle Furies on Kanka, so that he would cleave with your splash. But in general, oh, Ember Spirit kills. Oh, and Ember Spirit kills. And are there more kills? 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 Yes, Necrophos killed him. That was nice. And Necrophos is a nice mechanism carrier. He has a lot of mana. Makes him even more tanky. Yeah, I mean, he isn't going to kill here, but yeah. So... on Kanka, you now buy Chrysalis so that you cleave. Oh no, this should be a dead Necrophos. Yeah, never run uphill without a ward. They saw you coming, dude. If you're a Necrophos and if you have okay money and your team doesn't have support, then it's your job to support. Yeah. We have a Yasha on Anti-Mage. So things are going to get even more scary on him. So we are going into Manta. Into the Manta area. Yeah, that's too late. Use your BKB before you go in. Yeah, that doesn't work. Pretty wasted BKB. Gyrocopter. Yes, nice ulti by Queen of Pain. And Gyrocopter is going in. Rarity should survive. Yeah. And Gyrocopter also survives. He went for a Hamilton Dominator, which I don't like. And Earthshaker dies. Yeah. Now the mobility of the Radiant team really shows off. You know, Anti-Mage blinks and ooh, I think Ember Spirit right now doesn't really care. Man, that's a fat pick. Dude. Yeah, we have 2 Battle Furies now. That's, 130 damage, 12 HP regen, 300% mana regen, and of course cleave. Cleave like hell. Ooh. This is bad. Who is getting 1 ring of regen? It is going to be a 4 staff, I guess. Question is, does this solve any problems the dire side has? How do we save the problems? I mean, the main way they solve the problems are, sheepsticks, disables. They have to catch those mobile heroes as soon as they can and then burst him down. They have to stop Anti-Mage from using his BKB. Otherwise, he's going to shred them together with his... Nice. But that's not enough. That's not enough. Oh, he's... Oh, nice. Rarity... No! God, she dies. She dies. Rarity is dead. Oh, man. That was bad by Anti-Mage. Really bad. So, Queen of Pain. Scream? Scream? What? Why did you... I mean, I'm not going to complain about it because I'm really bad. Ulti, use your ulti. Yes, because I always found it pretty hard to use the Crystal Maiden ulti, you know, the Queen of Pain ulti, to hit it perfectly. What you're normally supposed to do is Shadow Strike someone, wait until they're a little bit vulnerable, perhaps alone, then go in, Scream of Pain, and then use your ulti. But whiffing the ulti is pretty easy. So what you do a lot of time is firing off your ulti early. And this is makes only sense if you have a lot of mana and an Aghanim Scepter, because the cooldown goes down to 40. Which is ridiculous. This thing does 725 damage, for God's sake, and has a 40-second cooldown. Wow. And look at her regening up. So she's really dangerous, but you have to be really good to really get all the different effects, all the different abilities in a perfect cycle on Queen of Pain. I'm really sad that she isn't played as a mid as much anymore, but I'm also sad that Magnus, for instance, isn't played as a mid anymore as much as we were used to. So Tiny now going around and farming. He has plus 20 armor through his Assault Cuirass. Not bad. Yeah, and now you see what Anti-Mage really needs, and that's a Basher. He should have bought either Basher or... Ulti! Oh, no. That would have been perfect to place an ulti for Gyrocopter. Tiny would have been... Oh! Is he going to get him? Is he... Oh, it missed. It missed up, but he still gets him. But, how did... Searing Chains missed. Yeah. Ulti. Queen of Pain. Ulti. Yeah, too late, but still. It melts Crystal Maiden. But is it? No, it can't get him. It can't get him. It can't get him. Crystal Maiden now has her Orchid. And this is devastating for the enemy team. Because, God, not long ago, I saw the best game Purge card. This last podcast, you have to watch it because people were obliterated. A whole team was killed by the wall illusions from Darkseer, because he had an alt stick, and one of the enemy heroes, the Bloodseeker, did so much damage. It was so ridiculous. The whole team was obliterated. I've never seen something like this. So look at this game. This game is so awesome. Queen of Pain basically now using Sonith Wave to push the lane. She doesn't really need to. I mean, she can use Scream of Pain every 7 seconds and do 300 damage, though it makes no sense to do 725 every 40, but whatever, she has enough mana and mana regen. Now she has her Orchid and can silence people. I mean, the enemy is still pretty dangerous, like you see. If you're a chain stun, that throw would have been deadly. I haven't really seen a very good ulti out of Earthshaker, and the main reason for that is he's really still working on his Blink Dagger. And this is really what is keeping the Dire side back. They have no good initiator with the Blink Dagger. They really would need that Blink Dagger on Earthshaker. Sad. I mean, as an Earthshaker, all you need is a couple of Dark Portal Scroll, the Wand, and Arcane Boots, and maybe a Drum, and your Blink Dagger. But without the Blink Dagger, you're pretty much useless. What can you do? Walk up to people with your 365 move speed and then say, "Oh, excuse me, princess, I want to ulti you"? No, that doesn't work. I love this headphones. Okay. Man, sometimes this game is really boring, but we have to do this. I tried 10 times to cast this, so now I'm going to cast it, if it wants or not. This is my book, and I'm going to read it, if you know what I mean. So, yes, don't tell me. Is he? No, he's not dewarding. He's just warding. Oh. And now we already see how the cleave that he's doing is going to town. Wow. Oh my god, the damage. Ember Spirit does now... Oh god, he does so much damage. And he cleaves on that. Holy macaroni, he does 343 damage and cleaves on that. And he's going... He already has a Crystallis. And he's already has his Daedalus recipe. Holy macaroni. So this is over. And no way that Tiny wouldn't even be able to outcarry Ember Spirit. And Rarity now has her Manta Style. And I still think against this lineup it would have been better if she would have either gone for Butterfly or perhaps even... you know what, I think a Manta Star isn't the best decision because Tiny can cleave on your illusions. And so they're not that useful. Yeah, but a Butterfly, I would have liked the Butterfly much more, I guess. And some other items I wanted to suggest, but I forgot about it.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
He's still... Do you see how much damage he is taking? He's still not... What? Wait a minute. Why? How did Necrophos kill 2 people? Sorry. Okay. They're pushing. They're defending. Floating on down. Always hit the melee barracks, remember? Okay, in goes Ember Spirit. And there was ulti, but it wasn't enough. Wow. Yeah, now I understand. Necrophos gets... if you kill someone with Reaper Thighs, is he going... Oh, he's not going to get her. They're so mobile. If you kill someone with Reaper Thighs, even if you don't... So, oh god, the damage, the cleave. They get both enemy carries. I can't believe it. And Tiny's... Oh no, he's not getting away. That was important. They get both enemy carries, but Necrophos does the last hit. Wow. Wow. He's also going for an Art Stick. Holy macaroni. It's not worth it. Art Stick on Necrophos. I mean, you get cooldown and you can't buy back when you use ult, but it's not good enough. Sadly, it's not good enough. And that kill was so important. Such overextension by Anti-Mage and Ember Spirit. Even killing Ember Spirit at this time. Yeah. Don't do it. Don't do it. But he has a BKB. That was an important item for him. Now, I still can't remember what I want him to pick up instead of what did I want him to pick up? A heart, perhaps. Heart would have been better. Of course, I wanted him to pick up a Basher. Because a Basher is really helpful against a lot of really quick enemies. And you always have the problem with Tiny that in this case he isn't. But if he buys a Yasha, he has already 395 normal. I hate this bar. Die bar. He has 395 move speed, which is already very good. Then he gets 458 with face boots. And if as a Yasha, he's so fast. And being able to stun him with a Basher is fantastic. So Basher, oh, he's invisible. Gyrocopter, don't die. You will never get your rapier. He's trying to get you, but he can't use his face boots. Oh, you're dead. You're dead. Dead, I tell you. Or are you? Alti? Alti? Yeah. Nice. Very good. Anti-mage goes in. 3 people. A whole team here. He's still going in. Uses his meta. Oh god, such a nice ulti. Gyrocopter, I love you. That was so good. Everybody was slowed down. Tiny really couldn't do anything. And this should be a dead everybody. Yeah. Rarity was cheap for a time, but still.
Radiant's top tower has fallen.
Yeah, and now this is pretty much over. Next item Rarity now should get is really just a heart and say goodbye, babies. What is this? Why is Darkseer standing in the trees here? Is he just, you know, AFKing? Which I would think bad. He played not a bad game, so I don't understand what he's doing. Letting his barracks die apparently, or does he want to counter push? This doesn't make any sense. I mean, you have to defend your barracks. Oh god, did you see the damage? That was 1,000 damage crit. And Crystal Maiden went for a Yule Scepter of Divinity. A lot of people buy a Yule Scepter on her if they have a lot of money, but I will never understand it, because in this game what you want to do is hit people. Because you have this fat guy called Tiny that hits people, and you want to be... Oh, he does take it out. He's dead, so easily dead. And you want, as a support, you want to enable the fat guy called Tiny to kill people. How do you do that? Pretty simple. You disable people. Queen of Pain buys Eye of Skadi for whatever strange, inane reason. It's just a joke buy. They're really just a couple of people Eye of Skadi makes sense on. Very, very few heroes. A lot of damage to Ember Spirit. What is he doing? Oh my god, the damage. The damage! Holy macaroni. Yeah, this is it. This is it. Come on. And boom! Nice. Nice. Where's my pause button? That was an all-random game, really? Okay, wait a minute. Just a sec. God in there. Wait, I thought... Wait a minute. I think you can see me now. Fantastic. I think the new focus optics of my webcam are so good that they really want to show you that it's night. Not good. Anyway, let's do some kind of post-procession, talking about the game at the end. Queen of Pain had an acceptable game. Yeah. There are only 2 heroes where Eye of Skadi can be core. Let's be honest. There's only one hero where Eye of Skadi is core, and that's Medusa. One of my other favorite heroes. All the other heroes can buy it. You buy it a lot on Slark, because only buy the Eye of Skadi because if you need a massive amount of all 3 stats and massive amount of mana and HP. This is what you should mainly think about. The slow comes later. And of course, if you have someone like Medusa that not only needs all this, but also can shoot several arrows with the slow, then it's absolutely okay. But otherwise, it seems that Anti-Mage wanted to go for a Mjolnir, which is not the right choice. Because, like it or not, there are standard Anti-Mage items you have to buy. So buy a Butterfly or buy yourself a Heart. Gyrocopter, it wasn't that bad. I mean, the item build sadly was a joke, basically. He should have bought something agility-based pretty much earlier, not immediately going for the Helm of the Dominator. He needed something to survive. And then BKB was absolutely super. And Demon Edge, Ember Spirit rocked this game and pretty much carried it, and Necroforce had a fantastic game because Necroforce is hard to kill and has hot stop aura. His items are nothing special because he already knew that they had won the game, so he could buy an Agam Scepter, otherwise it's not worth it. Normally, I guess he would have bought a Sheepstick. Or perhaps, what it's called, an Shiva's Guard. Earthshaker was a poor guy, died to all of no kills, and took a long time, far too long, to get his Blink Dagger. And once he had it, he did an ulti. I saw one ulti and it didn't do anything anymore. Darkseer had a good game, but he had this problem, that is, he didn't help his team enough. So he should have been there much more for his teammates. Tiny tried to do what he could, but it's always bad. Phase boots, Aghanim Scepter gives you no utility at all, doesn't strengthen you in the early game. This item build simply doesn't cut it. It really doesn't. It doesn't give you a lot of damage, and your cleave makes sense mostly on higher levels of the game. So Phase boots, Magic Stick, perhaps a drum, then a Yasha, and then think about going for an alt stick. And then Assault Crest, he needed another damage item. Needed something to do more damage, yeah. I mean, he had to burst down an Ember Spirit and an Anti-Mage. Invoker, I don't understand, what did Invoker do most of the time? He didn't really help out enough, didn't cycle his spells enough. His items were absolutely okay, and also farmed, but still, Sheepstick was absolutely core, really good from him. And Crystal Maiden, you were very good in sense of helping out with your warding. Perfect. This here, did it help anybody? Did you do a lot of damage when hitting people in the face? You didn't. So, I don't know. My name is Mommsenwasright. This was my first comeback game and it was interesting. Gyrocopter, you weren't that bad. It was okay. But you simply didn't have a lane to work with, and you helped your team win the game. And now I have a bajillion other games to send me to cast, and I will do it now. Thank you and goodbye.